Wow. At the time that I'm working on this video, it's the beginning of a brand new year. And you know what that means? Yep, it's new year, new me season all over again. The time where we all envision a brand new mode of existence for ourselves, a reality in which we are disciplined enough to chase our goals in exchange for a happier and more fulfilling life. The thing is, only a small percentage of us will actually be successful in having enough discipline to keep us hustling throughout the year. I know, that's pretty terrible, but why does it have to be that way? Why is it so hard for us to focus on becoming a better version of ourselves despite the incredible payoff? Believe me, I've asked myself that question many times as I am what you call a master procrastinator, but I can sit here and say that it's finally something that I've overcome, and in this video, I'm going to share with you guys what exactly it took for me to finally beat our common enemy and become a more productive individual. So, without further ado, let's get into the video, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new upload. Number 1 is to create clear goals. Before you can even start deploying hard work, you need to know exactly what you are trying to achieve first. Once you do that, then you need to break your big goal into smaller goals that outline the actions you need to take on a monthly, weekly, and daily basis. This will help you keep track on your progress and help lead to the achievement of your main goal. For example, if your goal is to be physically fit by the end of the year, then you need to break that into smaller goals, such as decreasing or increasing your weight a certain amount of pounds each month, going to the gym a certain amount of days per week, and following a strict diet every single day. Once you have all of that information, the only thing left for you to do is actually execute on the plan. Number 2 is to learn about the philosophy of self-discipline. Deep down inside, a lot of us don't truly understand the value or the reasoning behind why we should delay gratitude and become disciplined. Also, in our daily lives, we rarely ever think about our own mortality or take into account the real cost of us wasting so much time. Until you are truly bought into the concept of sacrificing today for a better tomorrow, it's very unlikely that you'll succeed in becoming a genuinely hard-working individual. I recommend that you listen to the audiobook called No Excuses, The Power of Self-Discipline by Brian Tracy, and also read the book called The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. I assure you that it applies to everyone and not just creative types. I can confidently say that those 2 books have changed my life, and I believe that it'll do the same for yours too. Number 3 is to learn to separate your thoughts from your feelings. I wish I could say that procrastination is all in your head, but that's not entirely true. Strangely, procrastination can manifest itself as anxiety and a physical feeling of resistance. No matter how much you may pep talk yourself or watch motivational YouTube videos, there will be times when you can't seem to get yourself out of bed. Anxiety manifests itself physically by your brain releasing large amounts of hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline, which can make you freeze up and give you those butterflies in your stomach. The way that I combat this is by likening the situation to going to work while being sick. You must clear your mind and do whatever it is that you have to do anyways, and once you get started, you'll notice the feelings start to slowly fade away as you get more focused. Number 4 is to most importantly build new habits. It's necessary that you set aside a certain amount of hours each day and dedicate it towards working on whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, but stick to it no matter what. Eventually, your brain will get used to the routine and there won't ever be any resistance stopping you from working hard. Number 5 is to enjoy what you're doing. It's much easier to work hard when you actually enjoy the task. The more you regard the task as a chore, the more resistance that you will have to face and the harder it will be for you to achieve your goal. Sadly, it's usually not that easy because in life there's often times when we must absolutely do something that we deem as tedious because it maps to our overall goal. For example, studying for an exam because you ultimately want to do well so you can graduate. In that case, my advice would be to immerse yourself in the culture of whatever it is that you're working on to hopefully spark some interest and passion, which will then make the process much easier. Personally, I have a belief that any and everything this universe has to offer is interesting, and all that is lacking is proper communication. For example, I'm sure that you are more interested in science when listening to Bill Nye or Neil deGrasse Tyson than when you're listening to a typical science teacher. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have for you, so hopefully you can apply these steps effectively and actually achieve your goals this year. If you found this helpful, please share it with someone who you think can benefit from it. But without further ado, I'll catch you on the next video.